Royal greetings, you all. I want you all to tune in, share this to as much places as it could be able to share it to, even as far as it reaches the Prime Minister, even internationally as well, too, for you all to be aware continuously of who I am as Highest Imperial Majesty, Highly Goddess, Mother, Empress, Queen Chief, Shastra, Trinity Ale, also known as Tanika Simmons, Solomon Vincent Adams, Maha'Bal, White Hawk, White Eagle, Rainbow. Alright, so I am of the lineage, my ancestry are those of the House of Lords, as well as the royals of Tataria. Tataria is where we are here, which is ancient Tamari. So ancient Tamari is ancient Egypt as well as Ethiopia. And the royals who have always been, you know, the roots and bloodline of as royal heir of the planet Earth, planet Kai, has been the Nagas, which is who I am, Nagas. Okay, I'm Marukan, Kundalini Royal, as well as Muur, M-U-U-R. Okay, so with the Indigenous Moorish Empire, I am the head of state, as well as in my own natural government, respectfully, and in my proper person as living being, as sovereign living being, another dead entity. Okay, so I have mentioned yesterday pertaining to the whole circumstance and lawsuit where I have hereby ordered founder of the Tobago People's Party, also known as the chief secretary, who is Fali Chavez Augustine. I have hereby ordered him to, you know, follow suit and compensate that which is owed and filed against him as a lawsuit for damages that has been caused, you know, for a series of time where he launched his Tobago People's Party, also known as TPP, emblem, logo, as well as party organization. So there has been an infringement of my intellectual property, truthfully, and my intellectual property here is my authenticity, my living authenticity as living being, another dead entity. Okay, so who you are, whomsoever you have designed in this appearance infringes on my intellectual property as a living being, where you took influence from. When I say influence, not particularly influence, but it took my energy and placed it in a logo here, and then it is an infringement, and it is also where you are energy harvesting. And it is very much disrespectful, because I have also mentioned where it is also connected to who I am in my spirituality. So it is very much culturally inappropriate for you to do such. I have also mentioned where I am also a allodial title owner and riparian rights. You know, I am owner, aside from just creator and designer, of House of Is a Vibe. House of Is a Vibe is the blueprint and watermark. I am the fabric of the elements of Mama Earth. I am of the primordial waters. The waters has always been here before the land mass, as well as the sunlight. Okay, so my origin is always from the point range of the source of origin, more so than a replicate or duplicate breakdown afterward. So hence me speaking of who I am and also sharing the awareness to you, and as well as the members of your organization, and as well respectfully to my royal beings there in Kairi, also known as Miss Nomo Trinidad. Much love to you, much love to the rest of the Caribbean spaces, Haiti, Guyana, Jamaica. You know, we all are royals, and we are Tamari, which is beloved land of Mary and soul, the origin, the mother, the Black Madonna, ancient Egypt as well as ancient Ethiopia. I am Nagas. Okay, so I made mention as well to the indigenous knowledge and cultural expression that is included, and I draw reference to the United Nations rights on indigenous peoples, which is also synonymous to the American Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. And this is where it reads that the indigenous peoples have the right to maintain, control, protect, and develop their cultural heritage, traditional knowledge, and traditional cultural expressions, as well as the manifestations of their sciences, technologies, and cultures, including the human and genetical resources, you know, the seeds, the medicines, the knowledge of the properties of fauna and flora, and oral traditions, the literatures, the designs, the sports, the traditional games, and visual and performing arts, all are in all jurisdiction of control as the indigenous people, as the primordials, as the Americans, as the American Indians, Amerindians. Okay, we also have the right to maintain, control, protect, and develop our intellectual property over such cultural heritage and traditional knowledge and traditional cultural expressions. This is in conjunction with Indigenous peoples and the states, which is who you are as the House of Assembly, and even expanded to the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, respectfully, to my dear Prime Minister, to my dear opposition leader, to my dear President, to my dear MPs as well too. Respectfully, it is not me trying to scam, or it's not me trying to overthrow a government or to undermine any political organization or party. It is me here sharing the truth to you so that you are aware and you are not redundant in repeating the cycle of fraud, embezzlement, as well as misappropriation of what is meant to be compensated to the Indigenous peoples. And the Indigenous peoples is not just a marginalized group. All right. So who I am not in the group that is mentioned as Santa Rosa. I'm not in the group as that is mentioned in Moruga. I'm not disregarding any Indigenous group. I am the royal family primordials, and this is all in the scope of my ancestral roots of who I am. Okay, so I'm not disregarding anyone, and I am not leaving anyone out to seem as if I am the one getting the job done, because I've been putting the information out because I've realized that we have been stagnant for many years until Highest Imperial Majesty Goddess Shasha Trinity Hill have spoke and make aware certain things out there in the public domain. So all those who say I'm mad, yes, I ascend in mania in dimensions. Okay, I ascend in mania ascension dimension. I am mad. So I ascend to ensure that I am not recycling the same stagnant loop. Okay, but I'm not mentally ill. All right, and I'm crazy enough. I had a belly to be open and speak about the truth without fear of particularly any favor. If you are infringing on my intellectual property, if you're infringing on my currency, if you are hoarding my energy, I would draw the line against it. All right, I say enough is enough. So I made mention to you, and I hereby order you now to also continue to cease and desist, because I realize you're still posting on the platform. My anchor, I am the golden anchor. Yeah. So I already trying to overstand, already going on. It's not like you all ever assist me with anything that's going on. Instead, you all trying to block and hold me down and interfere with my currency, my manifestation. I'm a natural manifester. Okay, I naturally manifest. I don't have to do anything weird or out of timing or any mischief. And I'm fed up of them kind of games right now, to them little trend thing. We're adults. I am an adult. So you either organize a meeting, because I need us to have a meeting to further discuss what's really going on, because I am the golden anchor. I am the anchor and the Ankh. You out here playing ranking thing, and then you showing off in my face where you using my thing just so. No, we need to do better than that. Alright? So I order you to finish that and to compensate. Respond to my lawsuit. And you all, to the beings who want to know, share the information, make it aware, and let us get our justice and honor respectfully. I do not need to be angry.